in the USA. We just got this BMW set. It's been in Canada and the UK and Europe and Russia for a couple months, and we're just now getting them here in the United States. April 2016, and as you've seen, 8 different models. I thought it'd be cool to take a look at all of the BMW models that have been released, and it turns into a 4-hour project of going through my collection. So we're going to take a look at these 8 models, and we're also going to take a look at some BMW models that aren't in this set. I'm going to go through the 8 that are in the set first, and then look at some color variations that have been released already. Up in the upper left, we have the BMW M1, and that is this model here. Interesting model. To me, I looked at it and I thought, man, it looks like a DeLorean. As a matter of fact, a lot of these BMWs kind of look like other cars. I guess there's only so many things that you can do to a car and they start looking similar. Here is an old 90s version of the BMW M1. And it's kind of neat that I start off with this car because it seems to me that the BMW M1 is the longest running BMW casting in the Hot Wheels lineup. And it's kind of neat to see it still sticking around. Here is that 90s version. And if you've been around, you know that it also had the name Street Beast. I don't know if this was a card error at the time, but the M1, they used it in other releases. I think a tattoo series or something. And then they would call it different names. So there's the first one. The second one is the 92 BMW M3. Have a look at this one. It's got your, I guess, classic BMW colors. By the way, I don't think any of these have tail light tampos. I didn't check the headlights. I'm pretty sure I checked all the tail lights. But the 92 BMW is a modern casting. Here's another couple samples here. I'm not sure. It hasn't been around that long, actually. 92 BMW. Here's another couple colors that you might want to look for your collection. Now we're going to take a look at the BMW E36 M3 Race. I only got one color. 2014. I don't have all my cars sorted, so here's one other color that was released. There's a new model, like I said, in 2014. This is a USA package, you can tell, because it has that new for 2014 on it. There's a look at those. And here's the graphics that they gave it for the BMW series. No taillights, but you have graphics all over the place. Gives it a nice racing appearance. I believe all of these are also plastic bases. Metal bodies, plastic bases. Number 4 on the list, we have the BMW 2002. There's a look at the one in the set. I think a lot of people are going to like this one because it looks a lot like a Datsun. But yeah, I was talking to a collector while he was going through the bin. We're getting them dumped in like dump bins here in the USA. I don't know how you guys are getting it internationally. I'll talk about that in a second. No headlights, no taillights again. Plastic base. These are under $1 in the USA, available at USA Walmart stores. Here's a look at some previous releases, and you can see right there, it was introduced in 2012. It was a 2012 new models. Here is a look at those graphics. Now the yellow stripe, this is during this year, 2012, they used a yellow stripe for the new models. That's how we knew. Nowadays, they mix the new models in with other series, so you can't just look at one thing and know if it's a new model or not. You have to kind of know from collecting. And here's the subsequent year's repaint. This one didn't get very much attention at all. It does have the BMW logo on the hood. There you go. Next, as you're looking at the back of the card, this is how it is in the USA. We get all 8 models shown, plus some legalese that's required. In other countries, like I said, they've already got these, and some of them have stickers because their country has a requirement that it has to have certain legal information. And sometimes I think that adds to the cost of the cars because it has to go through some kind of importer. I'm not sure. I'm not part of the business over there, but they pay a lot more than we do. Even if they were at a 50% higher cost of the dollar or whatever, they're paying $2, $3, $4 for these cars, in other countries. So in the USA, yeah, we got it pretty good. I know we do. Under $1, and you get a licensed model, metal body. Interestingly, this one still has a plastic wing. I don't know if we're going to lose that eventually. There's a look at the plastic base. And here is when it was introduced. You have the BMW M3 GT2. Had 2 colors that year. Now, I'm not going to show you every color that's ever been released. I just kind of got samples, okay? Maybe you're a BMW collector. Maybe you're a new collector and you want to look for some BMWs to add to your collection. You're kind of limited as to what you're going to find on the pegs right now because, you know, once they're sold, they're gone. But you might be able to get that one soon. That's in the 2016 J case. If you'd like to see that one or the rest of the contents, I'll put info bubble so you can check that out. But we'll bring that up closer so you can see it in a minute. Now we're down to the BMW M3. Now, out of the 8 cars in the set, there's 2 that really stand out for me that I really, really like. And this is one of them. It just looks clean. I love the color. Hey, this one got some headlight tampos. I have to double check the other one. This one got headlight tampos. You have a tampos going over the top. Nothing on the back. Plastic base. This is one of my 2 favorite, and the next favorite is going to be coming up soon. Here is the new 2011 new model version. Kind of plain, huh? I'm not sure if that tampo is right there. Let's see. A little bit of tampos on the hood just to show vents. Got headlights. I think this one had another color, maybe baby blue, and I wasn't able to find it in my pile. There's a look at the back of the card if you'd like to see that. And here's a couple recolors from subsequent years. Kind of plain and simple, just like a realistic car, nothing real fancy. And maybe that's why I do like this color here. Well, maybe that's why I like this one, because it just looks like a regular car. Number 7, BMW Z4M. This is my second favorite one. I don't know which one of these 2 I like more. You know, I think I like this one because of the color. It has like a gunmetal gray color to it. Looks fantastic. And I'm looking at that really, and it kind of gives it kind of a Ferrari look to me. This is definitely my second favorite. Metal body, plastic base again. No printing in the front or the rear. And here was its introduction, the BMW Z4M. Let me make sure I didn't mess up. BMW Z4M, yep. Here was its introduction into the Hot Wheels Basics lineup. Has a metal wing. Oh yeah, by the way, the other ones I talked about the wing. So all of the wings on this one are plastic. Might lose that one eventually. It might go to a metal wing, as most Hot Wheels models are going to a one-piece body and spoiler. Looks good. But I like the gunmetal color better, definitely. I definitely like the one from the BMW set the most. And the last one in the set, BMW K1300R. You know what? I forgot to even go look for other color samples. I don't even know if this was released. Silly goose. I didn't even... I made that whole pile, got some colors and stuff, and I forgot I had that one there. I didn't look to go get other colors. It's kind of hard to see. I'll go ahead and open up this one, because it's kind of hard to see the details through the textured bubble. So let me go ahead and bring it out. By the way, all this black is metal, and this part is plastic chrome, plastic handlebars. Wait, plastic. This black plastic. This whole body part right here is metal. Very good. There's a look at that. I'm not a motorcycle guy. I'll get a couple colors, but to be honest, I didn't even check. I don't even know if this has been in the basics or not. I didn't check. And on that note, you know, if you're collecting, do you look? I like to buy sets. So I got a whole set because, okay, I got a set. But if I'm going to get extras, this one right here, I'm not going to get too many extras. Maybe 1 or 2, that's it. But these, you know, I like to do that downhill racing, so I get extra cars. If you're a collector, do you buy the set or do you say, forget it? I don't like motorcycles, so you don't both buy the motorcycle and you just buy the 9. What do you do? So that was the 8 cars in the set. I talked about that BMW right there. This is brand new. Brand new April 2016. This is the very first release right here. You have the 73 BMW 3.0 CSL Race Car. Looks pretty neat. Kind of spunky there. 73. Pretty nice little model. Thank you for telling me. Somebody shared that those two black dots are probably gas tanks. Two separate gas tanks in the back for racing. They would fill them up separately so that they had a backup. Number 68 on the hood. Red, white, and blue. Hey, look, it's only got exhaust on one side. Plastic base. And this is a worldwide international package. So I don't have the, if there's any information going to be on the USA version, I don't know. So happy hunting, adding that to your collection. I'll be getting all the colors that they release of that one. But like I said, the motorcycle, I wouldn't buy every color of the motorcycle. But cars, I tend to get every color. Unless they start doing 20, 30 colors, then I check out. Here's a car. That was, of course, so this was one that's not in the 8-car set. Let's take a look at another one that's not in. All of the rest of these are, actually, so this is a modern car. So right now we're talking about modern cars still in the Hot Wheels lineup that did not appear in the set. New for 2015. Here you have one color of the BMW M4. This is a recent release. So, you know, if you've been collecting a year, you should have found this one already. And all those there on the ground, we're going to show you those for people who have not been around for a while. Metal body, plastic base. Here's another color. Let me make sure I don't mess up. Got the same car. This red. Now, these are authentic colors. I think Brom told me that this is actually an authentic color. Here is another color. Got a tampo in the back there in the center. And you got one up front and headlights. Here, this is a USA card. Maybe we don't even get information on the back on USA cards anymore. Now we'll get to the older stuff. This one right here, this is a Corgi. And that's what this is right here. This Hot Wheels in the 90s, they acquired Corgi, the Corgi brand. So some of the packages, they took Corgi off and they just put Hot Wheels on there. But on the base, look on this one, you can see it says Corgi right here. Still says Corgi on the base, and the model is a BMW 850i. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. BMW 850i, Corgi release. I'm keeping this in the package. I think this is the only one that I have. So some of the cars that Mattel acquired from the Corgi brand, some of them wound up coming to USA packages. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. And I'm pretty sure that this is also a Corgi casting that came into the Hot Wheels lineup. But this wasn't in the singles. This one right here, I think came from an FAO Schwarz box set. All of the cars, it's kind of hard to, let me hold it like this. All of the cars in this FAO box set were black with this cream colored interior and these gold wheels. All of the cars were like this. I don't know if I have that box set or if I just bought this car separately. Oh, I know I bought this car separately, but I don't know if I have the rest of the cars in this set. It does not say Corgi on the base. It says Hot Wheels on the base. So this one right here, I'm pretty sure only showed up in that FAO Schwarz set. And we'll go ahead and talk about this BMW 325i. I'm pretty sure that this was also from the Corgi castings or toolings that Mattel acquired. This is like a 1997 release. You have your lace wheels, metal body. I'm not sure about the base. Feels pretty heavy. I would not be surprised if that was a metal base. And it says BMW 325i on the base. One thing that's kind of cool about this car, look, it's got opening features. You can tell that the side doors open up. They had some kind of, oh, I got to pop it open. I'm sure you've seen it move. But anyways, there was some cars in the 90s that had opening features. And nowadays, you just don't see that anymore. Let's take a look at the M Roadster. I loved this release. I bought a handful of these when it was on the picks. Love the color. And this is 2002. So I was doing downhill racing parties at the time. So I picked up extras of this because it looked fantastic going down the track. And because it had a metal base and a metal body, did pretty good, you know, compared to average cars. And when I did the parties, I kind of wanted kids to have different kinds of cars. I didn't want them to have all fantasy cars. So this is definitely one. Now, there's quite a few colors for this one, but I'm just picking this one for you today to take a look at. Now let's take a look at this one here. Is this right? I guess I just have the two. BMW 323. These are what you call blue cards. Actually, I don't know if this is a true blue card. I don't know if this is a true blue card. This might be more like a blue card. Generally, these are called speed points cards because it has the speed points up in the corner. You know, you used to be able to send in for points, and I don't know. Before my time, I started collecting in '98, so I'm not sure. This would be earlier, about 1990. As a matter of fact, I'll get down to the bottom. So you see a copyright near my thumb of 1990. Speed points. So I guess you added up points and you got to send in for stuff. Pretty interesting. Just like nowadays, they have mail-ins for you to send in the UPCs. So that's the same thing. Here's a look at this basic wheel version of the M3. And I have this Ultra Hots. These are Ultra Hots wheels. I have this loose version for you to check out. Like this. I don't have that many of this one. I'm gonna have to get some more into the collection. Something that they did back in the 90s is that they would reissue the same car. As you can tell, look, all three of these 850i's, all three of them are red interior, got a blue body, and what they would do is they changed the wheels, they changed the packages, but it was the same car. Matter of fact, look, collector number 255, 255. This one here, I wonder if this is international. This one, yeah, look at the multiple languages. So this one is an international package. Maybe they didn't put the collector numbers. I'm not sure. There's a look at the back of the package here for you. Hey, check that out. The UPC is up on top. You can pause it if you'd like. Look at all that legal information. Look at a lot of stuff they got to put on. So this is what they would do. Look, you have silver Ultra Hots wheels. This one has gold Ultra Hots. In the bottom, you have basic lace wheels, gold lace wheels. I'm a big fan of the Ultra Hot wheels, to be honest with you, and the lace wheels as well. But this car is no more. Is it the one that they sent through Final Run? Let me see. This is BMW 850i. So Mattel had a Final Run Series, retiring Final Run. All the tools were destroyed. Exclusive decorations, special tires, retiring Final Run models. So the BMW 850i, at least this version of it, gone. You'll never see it again. They decided in 2001, it says last production run. They give it a nice fancy showing. Got the taillight tampos, chrome. You have a Final Run logo on the back window there. It's in blue, you see. These wheels are called Pro Circuit wheels. They're two-piece wheels. Got some tampons in the front. Was there a dozen? Yeah. 12 cars were retired. These 12, well, I can't say cars because some of these, you call them a car, I don't know, ultralight, I don't know, Skull Rider. I'll make a separate video talking about final runs because that's a whole story in itself. And the three little cars right here. Here we have the BMW 850i. Is that the same model? BMW 850i. Yep. But I saved these for last because this BMW is probably one of my favorites. There's the Ultra Hot wheels that I talked about on the right. On the left, you have, I think those were called Hot Hubs. I think they were called Hot Hubs. So they had like plastic two-piece wheels again. Is it a rubber tire? I don't think so. I think it's a plastic tire. But like I said, they would have color variations or wheel variations. They just reissued the same car. So you have the Hot Hubs version, and then you have the Ultra Hots version, and then if you're lucky, maybe you get the Ultra Hot version. I mean the Hot Hubs version, and the Ultra Hot version in the same car. One of my favorite errors. And I didn't find this. I bought this off of somebody. I thought this is a fantastic conversation piece. Look. Transition piece, right? They transition from that to this. So this is definitely one of my favorite errors in my collection. Now, if you like errors, I have an errors playlist. You can click on the info bubble, the card, and I'll take you to my errors playlist if you like that. In the meantime, I also have a collectibles playlist. I'll give you a link for that collectibles playlist if you'd like to check that out. Speed points. Here's some of the other cars that were out. Some of these are still around. Hey, Shark Cruiser, Vampira, he's still around. Rocket Tank, not no more. But I have various playlists for you to check out. I hope you enjoyed my look at the BMW. As far as I know, this is all the castings that are available. By the way, I do believe that there's never been a treasure hunt, but I do believe that we're going to see a super treasure hunt for this car later this year. I don't have official information, so we'll have to wait for that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. Happy collecting. Bye-bye.